It's a nice day, huh?
It sure is.
And a lot of work to do.
Yes, of course. Who's paying you to play video games during working hours?
I'm doing research.
And your next undercover
Go,
Major, a word, please.
I'm listening.
We investigated the bullet casings that were found at the prison bus incident and compared them with evidence from past cases. We found matching cases at the crime scenes of multiple heists. I'd like to investigate the connections further.
Then the two of you will take a look at those cases again. Talk to the victims and witnesses of the crime and find connections between the cases.
We're on it, sir. What a day.
And a lot of work to do.
Yes, of course.
Dispatch to 1 Tango 10. A broken down car was reported close to your position. Can you take that?
We're on.
Copy. I'll transmit all the relevant information.
What's the matter?
I don't feel well, officer. I think I need to see a doctor. Can't drive anymore.
Don't worry, I'll call an ambulance. Lucia, thank God you and your team are here.
Good to see you two are still standing.
That's gonna get me into trouble.
Are you trying to kill us? Stop it, Marsh!
Officers, welcome to my fine store. How can I help you today?
Hello, Miss...
Aya. You can just call me Aya. It's better to be on a personal level with customers.
Unfortunately, we aren't here as customers. We have a few questions.
Oh, of course. What do you want to know?
We'd like to talk about the incident from 2 months ago.
Oh, the incident. Yes. Yes, of course.
Please, tell us what happened during the heist.
I can't remember that clearly. There were shots and then they were gone. It happened so fast, I don't know.
Is there any camera footage we can take a look at?
No, the camera got damaged. The officer back then said that the robbers shot at it from outside the store.
What about the thieves? Can you give us any information about them?
I'm sorry, but I didn't see them.
I understand. Did they perhaps say anything that you were able to understand?
They were talking as if they were part of a bigger gang. Saying stuff like, the boss won't be happy when he hears about the shot, and something about new gems for the dragon.
The dragon? Someone has quite the ego there.
Unfortunately, that's all I know. I hope I was of help.
Yes. Thank you, Aya. I'm sure your information will be of value.
I'm glad to hear that.
Not as much information as I'd hoped to get, but it's something, at least, I guess.
We have to start somewhere. At least we know that the person this gang is working for is someone called Dragon.
Fair enough. What's up next, then?
Our next stop is the local bank.
Need to withdraw some money for your next night out?
Your jokes today are...
Hello, officers. How can I help you today?
Hello. We have some investigative questions about the robbery that took place here recently.
Of course. I'll inform Mr. Philippe Bernardes, an accountant who was present that day. He'll be with you right away.
Thank you very much. Hello, Mr. Bernandez?
Yes, of course. That's definitely possible.
Mr. Bernardes, we need to...
1 second, please. Officers, welcome. I'll be with you in a second. I apologize for the disturbance, Mr. Mayor. We can, of course, transfer your money between accounts.
Oh, Mr. Bernandez.
No, everything's all right.
Mr. Bernardes, I'm sure the mayor understands that we need you to answer some questions right now. We're making his city safer, after all. And every lead for our investigation would be very helpful.
Oh, yes, officer, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware of the urgency. Sir, I'll have to call you back in a moment. How can I help you?
We are investigating the heist that took place here recently. We hope to obtain information for another case. Can you tell us what exactly happened?
Sure. Of course. It was the end of the day, I think. Or it was early. Dark outside anyway. We were busy counting bills. I was behind one of the counters, in the entrance area, when a cloaked person laid a pistol down on the counter. A pistol, just like that. There were 5 of them, I think, all cloaked, or at least dressed in black. I'm just not sure. That guy then ordered me to give them all the money. I pressed the emergency button as fast as I could, but then I gave him the money regardless. Until I heard sirens. I was just so afraid they might shoot me. I didn't have a choice. That's when they left.
2 armed robberies in the same city is no coincidence. This could be the same group of people from the jewelry store.
Maybe, but that's not enough evidence. Did the robbers have any distinct clothing or items with them?
There was something odd. Let me think. Like a little image, but I don't know. It's like they're all wearing a little pen or something like that. It was in the shape of a reptile.
Like a crocodile or a lizard?
Oh, more like not a dragon, but something without wings. What are they called? Komodo. A Komodo dragon. That's what it reminded me of.
Is there anything else you can recall?
Sadly not, officer. If I knew anything else, it'll be in the statement I gave to the police at the time.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Bernardez. We'll leave you to your work now.
Yes, I'm glad I was of help. Good luck, officers. I've got work to do, sorry.
Not as much info as we were hoping to get, but we can work with that. What's the next stop?
The station house.
The station house? Why would we go there without any clear information?
Good thing we have evidence that the cases are linked.
How so? There were 2 heists, both committed by a gang, but I don't see the connection yet.
Think again. We were working for the same guy. Komodo, the dragon. Does that ring a bell?
Oh, Komodo dragon, like the animal.
Ding, ding, ding! 10 points for the contestant. Maybe you should focus more on what people are saying and less on your next joke.
I was holding back today.
The day isn't over yet.
Officer Cordero, Officer Marshall, I see you're back from your investigation. What did you find out?
After looking into a few old heists, we found connections between the perpetrators. With the help of witnesses and my partner's brains, we figured out they're working for a guy called Komodo.
A name? That's interesting. And way more than I expected from a few bullet casings. Good job, officers. And especially you, Officer Cordero.
Thank you, Chief.
Your next step is to obtain information about Komodo. If they're part of this, make them face the law.
Yes, sir. Who's paying you to play So, you told me you used to be quite the party animal. Any funny stories to tell?
Well, that one time... No. I think if I tell you that, you might think less of me.
What? You can't tease me like that. Now you have to tell me.
All right, I'll tell you.
Several years ago, it was the middle of winter, and everything was frozen outside.
I'm at this birthday party, and after a few drinks, I suddenly have the glorious idea of going home instead of sleeping at the place as planned. So I just start walking to the nearest streetcar stop. And I immediately start walking. Don't get my jacket, my belongings, nothing. And this is like a 30-minute walk when sober. So I'm walking through the winter night, cold as hell, trying to find my way through the darkness, barely knowing where I am. And then the next thing I know, my clothes are torn and I'm covered in mud. But I'm sitting in the streetcar home.
Wait, what happened to you then?
Patience, Marsh? Maybe I'll continue the story next time. It's a nice day, huh?
It sure is.
And a lot of work to do.
Yes, of course. Oh, Chief, got him in?
I'm pretty busy, sorry. Please talk to Major Beldak.
Sure thing.
It's a nice day, huh?
It sure is.
And a lot of work to do.
Yes, of course.
It's a nice day, huh?
It sure is.
And a lot of work to do.
Yes, of course.
Hey, Marsh. Got a second? I think I might have some interesting information.
All right. What's up, Ramesh?
I must admit, I might have been listening to your talk with the chief.
Spying on us? That's not very nice of you.
No, okay, yes, I might have heard some stuff and got interested, and that's besides the point. Anyway, you were talking about a Komodo, right?
Not really a Komodo like the animal, but rather a criminal gangster boss who goes by that name.
Yeah, I also got that part. But listen, I know a guy from Indonesia who loves exotic animals. He's got a boa constrictor and a cute little chameleon and...
Okay, he loves reptiles. Now the important part, please.
Sorry, that guy even owns a Komodo dragon. Super rare pet. I think your gangster guy might also have or want one. Like, come on! That guy's probably rich as hell, and why name yourself Komodo if you don't want one? I could just, ask him where he bought it from and maybe get you a contact.
Look, I'm sorry to interrupt here. It's been a long day without a break. Please ask your friend about his pet and report to us later, okay?
Will do. Hey, Marsh. Got a second? I think I might have some interesting information. Hey, Marsh. Got a second? I think I might have some interesting information.
Do you think there could be something to it? I feel like it's far-fetched to just go after everyone who buys and sells exotic animals.
I get that. But he's got a point. Our gangster boss is surely a rich guy after all those heists. And rich guys tend to be fascinated by exotic animals. It's not impossible. And with no other leads, we should look into it.
I guess you're right. Coffee?
Dispatch to all officers. A heist is taking place at the Great Dam Shopping Center. We need all available forces.
I guess that'll have to wait.
What's up?
Just checking on you.
What, are you my boss now? Go annoy someone else.
Fine. Bye.
Beat it. What's up?
Just checking on you.
What?
Hey, Gary. Everything all right? You look a bit sad.
Yeah, it's just, well, today is the day, you know?
Oh, no. What's wrong?
Today is the day my father left my mother and me. That was 20 years ago.
Goddamn. I didn't know.
Nothing I brag about. Sometimes I wonder if he's the reason I want to be nice to others this desperately. Just giving others the feeling of being liked, you know? No matter how they treat me in return.
That's some really sad stuff.
You think so? It kinda motivates me. It makes me who I am.
But you were more than this.
You think so?
Yes, you aren't just a guy who's nice to everyone. You're a great cop and a great human being. Always remember that.
I will. Thanks, Marsh.